Tonight's homework focuses on categorizing, classifying pairs of angles. If a pair of angles has a sum of 90 degrees, that pair is called complementary. They're called complementary angles. And then if you have a pair, specifically two angles that add up to 180 degrees, they're called supplementary angles. So the whole first side of your homework, the first half of the first side is just reminding you of what of those definitions and giving you examples. And then problems 1 through 6 are just asking you to simply determine whether the pair of angles given are complementary, supplementary, or neither. So you just label them complementary, supplementary, or neither. Make sure you read out the whole word because you're trying to learn these words. Problem number 8 that I'm going to do with you asks you to name a pair of supplementary angles in the diagram. This is a little bit trickier because none of the angles that are labeled by their angle measurements, no two of these angles that are labeled by their angle measurements will add up to 180 degrees. You can see just by glancing at it, you can see pairs of angles that will add up to 90 degrees. Like this angle is 60 and this angle is 30. So these two angles are complementary, but there are no two with the measurements shown that add up to 180. What you have to realize is that there are many more angles in this diagram than these 4 that are labeled with angle measurements. There are obtuse angles in this diagram, there are right angles in this diagram, there are acute angles, and so these are not your only 4 choices. If you can identify a right angle in this diagram, you can start to see what I mean. And we could just take these 2 that we said were complementary, angle ABC and angle CBD. Together, they form angle ABD, and angle ABD is a right angle. Let me highlight that angle. Angle A, B, D is a 90-degree right angle. So angle ABD and another right angle in that diagram, if you can find it, will give you a pair of supplementary angles. I would try to do that during the pause and come back and see if you get the same answer I got.
Paused.
The other right angle in this diagram is on the other side of ray BD. It's right here. So that angle would be angle DBF. Angle DBF. Since each of those is 90 degrees, their sum is 180, so those are supplementary angles. Those weren't your only choices. There are 2 other angle pairs that I can see right off the top of my head. Angle A, B, C, oops, that's not, well, okay, angle ABC is 60. You could pair that with angle CBF, which would be this angle, which is 40 plus 50 plus 30, which is 120. So that angle pair would also be supplementary. And there's another pair that you could find. But this gives you good practice with finding the angles, naming the angles, which is not trivial. Students often have trouble naming the angles. And then understanding which 2 will give you a sum of 180 degrees, making them a supplementary pair. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you tomorrow.